Hey guys, it's Grace. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I wanted to answer a lot of questions regarding my Hobonichi cousin, how I use it, how am I able to use stickers in it, covers, all of that. So anytime this planner shows up on Instagram, I get not bombarded but like really flooded with questions on how I do certain things when it comes to this planner. Now if you guys remember, I also disbanded the first half of the avec. I'll have that video down below. It's not the best informative one, but I tried my hardest to explain all of the process I did to disband the Hobonichi cousin. So for the cover, I will start with that. I have the clear Midori. It's about $5. I think you can even get it on Amazon Prime. And the cover fits both the full book and also the avec. So there's a little bit of wiggle room in the avec. And then inside here, I just stuck on a printed paper that I foiled. I don't know if it even shows on camera, but this right here is a print from Ashley's to-do list. It is inspired from Animal Crossing. We all need that holographic foil, and I really love the whole constellation vibe going on there, and that seems to be a continuous theme throughout my Hobonichi. My cousin last year had the washi inside here full of Simply Gilded Galaxy theme, and now this one's on the outside. I also did the same thing in the back. I only used like a repositionable kind of like a glue stick inside, so that if I get tired of this cover, then I could just switch it up, or like switch it up for the weather and season. So that's it for the cover. On the inside, I didn't do anything here because I've just been really undecided. I don't know, last year I kind of put washi like I mentioned, and then right now I just don't know what to do, but I'll probably do the same, we'll see. So in here in the pockets, I just have these two die cut stickers from Sweet Bean Plans and Ashley's to-do list. This was a freebie from the Mario bundle washi I purchased recently. And then these stickers right here are from Adorably Amy Designs, which I'll probably be mentioning a lot in this video because I use her tiny text in my monthly pages, but I'm saving this also for Edna's school this year, so that's just in there. So this little bookmark right here is from Ever Creations. I'll have her shop link down below. She's also a local shop here. And then inside, I just put a Grace on a transparent sticker. I don't know, I really like that font, so I just put it in there. These are just notes that I somehow stuck in here. I always will have sticky notes everywhere in my planner because I'm scared to throw them away, but I'm also forgetful that I don't know what they're for. So how to do printable. These are old notes, I just put it in here. And then for my calendex, I think they like to call this, right? So I haven't been tracking anything, but I usually track stuff here for the shop. So when was the last time I changed the ink of which particular printer? When was the last time I changed the blade for a particular cutter? So things like that. And then the last time I changed the water filter, I changed the inks of both printer down here. And then I usually would track my uploads, but I haven't been consistent, so I'm gonna try and do that for August. But for these pages, you have until the following June, which is great. This little light right here is declaring from the window. So this is an example of what I would do in my monthly, which I'm currently doing anyways. The red are home bills, blue is like anything shop related, and then black is like personal stuff. So I kind of tested it out and see if this is something I'd like, and I think it was what was working for me. So for the following month, I decided to do custom tiny text from Adorably Amy Designs. So I still went with the red being bills, blue being shop stuff, and then black would be personal, but then I kind of switched it up with like other different foiling because she has a lot of foiling options. So that's what's pretty much on my monthly, is that I'm keeping track of the bills here. I have a separate planner where I do my budgeting and the actual amounts are at, so that's a whole different planner and that's a whole different video. If you guys want to see my budget planner, let me know. So I just write stuff in there, and then this is the current month, which is August. I did the same with the tiny text, and then there are certain things that I still wrote down with black ink pen because they're gonna be personal, and then I covered something here because I don't think I could reveal it yet before this particular thing is announced. But yeah, and then I would write sale dates for things that are upcoming. So I know PBC is next month, and if UPS is happening the same month, I will write those dates here, so I could kind of just coincide when group sales will have their weekend sale, because I don't want to compete with that. So far I only know that PBC is happening that month. I know TPC is, I think, the 11th. I might have to write that down soon, but yeah, that's pretty much what I do in my monthlies. The tabs that I have here are from the Container Store, and I always get questions in them. They just look like that. I use the same for my Hobonichi weeks. If you guys watched that setup video, these are the same exact tabs. Then we are gonna go to my weekly pages. So sometimes if it's a busy week, I just do pen only. Sometimes I will just divide it by categories or use the hourly time slots. And then sometimes I want to be bougie and do my stickers, and I really do love my stickers, and I still think that I'm able to be functional even if I'm still very decorative in it. So as a checklist, I will do mostly shop things and personal things combined. And if I have something like July box close, you know, that day, so over in my daily pages I have a breakdown of things, of what I need to do to close the subscription for that day. So they're not very detailed on here, so if I just look in here, I know exactly what I need to do, and then go to my dailies and have the detailed information. So as an example, for my daily pages, you could see that I have used the hourly here. This is just to block off hours and see if I actually worked versus if I went anywhere. But I also have a breakdown of things in here. So these are things I needed to cut and restock, socials, things I need to do for YouTube. And then here on the next day, it kind of blends in with things I didn't finish the previous day. So I'm gonna like just check off in here and see, oh, did I do it or I didn't. But it's nice to have daily pages because I could always look back and see, did I do a certain task that day, or do I need to migrate that the next day or on a different day. And as you can see, I have been using my Unijet Stream pen. I really like the versatility of these pens. I have another one here. This one's gonna be always attached to my Hobonichi cousin because I don't want to not have this pen with me anywhere I go. And then I have this one floating around. And then when we go further into the back, I will show you what I did back here. I made this little like checklist. So when I upload kits onto the website, I always forget which kit that I've already uploaded versus what's still waiting to be loaded as a listing. So I just did this blank sheet right here in Excel and then just put it on sticker paper, and then I stuck it over one of these it's not useless pages, but it's pretty much useless to me, so now it's useful. And then here I keep track of my current cut for the blades. So over here I keep track of the current version that I have on my Mac versus my Windows computer, cut files and the cut lines, cut settings, things like that for the silhouette, because sometimes silhouette just crashes and you lose all of these information and then you're back to square one. It's very hard, so from time to time I kind of update this. And then towards the end I pretty much have nothing here, and then we're back to the back of the planner. So yeah, that's pretty much how I use my Hobonichi cousin.